My 27M fiancé's 28F ex-boyfriend sent me some videos of them together. I'm struggling with being now extremely insecure and wanting to support my girlfriend through this. I've been with my girlfriend for a little over 3.5 years. Recently I was sent over Snapchat a few videos from someone we determined to be her ex. He sent the message, "How does used vag feel, F-A-G? Fiona will never forget about me." There was one of them having vaginal sex from behind and one of her sucking his D, and a few others that I didn't watch, but the thumbnails showed pretty graphic sex acts, a lot of things that I wish I had never had to see. I don't know why I watched any of the videos, it was like a train wreck. I know they were from the past. My fiancée got a tattoo on her butt about a year into our relationship and she has different colored hair. I stopped myself after the first two, told my fiancée. I was able to convince her to report him for revenge porn, which is illegal in our state, and we're trying to get through this. I want to be able to support her fully through this, but I'm incredibly insecure now. I haven't let on just how insecure I am about this. Those videos and thumbnails have been stuck in my head. First, my fiancée said she would never do that. I'm in the military, and get sent overseas a lot, and I've asked her if she'd like to make videos of us together so I have something to get off to, that's not just porn. She said she doesn't like to make videos or send pictures. But obviously she did with him. The dude was also significantly large. There were also sex acts that she said she doesn't like doing that she did enthusiastically with him. Like she doesn't like having her hair pulled or being spanked or held down, and she had all of those things done to her, and she seemed to enjoy it. She also said she doesn't really enjoy giving oral sex that much, but again she did so with him enthusiastically. Some of the thumbnails of videos I didn't watch had her in handcuffs or tied up or other things like that, which are all things she said she'd never do. The video of her giving him head was filmed in a car in public, something that I've expressed to her as a fetish of mine and she said she won't do. By far the biggest thing that made me feel insecure was the sounds and reactions she made in the video. She sounded like a effing porn star. She never makes sounds like that with me. She never screams out my name or grabs on the bed for dear life. She never has finished so intensely that her legs shake. I don't know what I'm doing that's so wrong that I'm not making her react that way. The only thing that I could think of was that his penis was significantly larger than mine, and now I was already insecure and depressed about my size, and this is making it so much worse. I haven't told my fiancée about any of this because I know telling her will just make her feel worse about this when she needs to be strong to make sure she can help get her ex punished. I don't know what to do with these feelings, but they're eating me up inside. I'm literally crying as I write this because this all hurts my heart so much. What should I do? Edit. Like I said, I haven't told her my feelings and I haven't told her that I watched 2 of the videos. Right now I don't want to burden her with my thoughts on this. I'm posting here because I need help coming to terms with this. I'm not bothered by the fact that she slept with another guy. I'm bothered that through the last almost 4 years we've been together, that she has told me that she will not do certain things that she had done with him, and that I saw how she reacted with him. That's what's painful. That this woman I loved and I thought trusted me completely was willing to do things that made her uncomfortable with him, but will not do those things with me. It makes me feel like she trusts me less, and like she desires me less than she desired him. Update. I spent all day thinking about what I was going to do. I got to a point where I realized I couldn't forget about this. I couldn't get the thought out of my head that she was willing to do something like that for him but wouldn't want it to do it with me. I felt like she didn't desire me, or want me sexually, or trust me like she did him. In my mind it was like, if she was willing to put aside whatever discomfort she had about blowjobs or whatever, and she couldn't do that with me, it meant she wanted to please him more. I really contemplated ending the relationship. I mean, if she's not as into me sexually as she was to him and was willing to do things for him that was off limits for me, does she even want to be with me? It just hurts so much to know that she was willing to give herself to other men in a way that she doesn't want of the person she wants to marry. I told her everything I was feeling. I didn't blame her or try to make her feel like this was in any way her fault. She suspected I was feeling the way I feel and she didn't want to talk about it until I was ready to. She said that she had never done those things because of her ex. Like many people said, she had bad experiences with her ex, so she began to hate those things and more associates doing it with her ex. She said that she wouldn't be able to do certain things with me without her ex being in the back of her mind. I started to feel really bad. She said tried to apologize for it and I told her it wasn't necessary. She said that she hated sex with him and would only act like that because she thought she could convince herself she enjoyed it. She says that I'm a better lover than him and that I take care of her needs both emotionally and physically. She said that she thinks it'd be good for us to do some relationship counseling and wants me to do some individual therapy to get over what issues I'm dealing with and to get over what I saw. She still is pressing revenge porn charges on her ex. She wasn't cheating with him, she was just afraid to do anything that would mean he'd be a part of her life again. We're still getting married. This is where we are now. Story 2. I, 37M, heard my GF, 28F, saying something really hurtful about me to her friend, and I'm doubting how good our relationship is over it. We've been together for 2.5 years and practically live together at this point. She always spends Friday night over and we have a drink and listen to music together. So last night, I crashed out and fell asleep a bit earlier. I woke up a bit earlier than usual but still looked asleep, and I could hear her talking to her friend in the kitchen. Now her friend is having a few relationship problems at this point. I heard her saying maybe you need to stop dating these F-boys and lower your standards a bit, date someone you normally wouldn't and give someone else a chance. That's what I did and gave my name a chance, and I'm grateful I did. I carried on pretending I was asleep for a while until I actually nodded back off and then went to bed. When I woke back up this morning and went to bed, she tried to initiate sex but I wasn't feeling it, so she's gone out for a walk instead. I feel so awful hearing that. I mean, I know I'm no Henry Cavill or anything, but I'm not a bad looking bloke at all. I'd probably say I'm just above average. I dress well, work out, groom myself well, etc. to make the best of myself, but this makes me feel like crap. I was the stereotypical fat kid in my teens and took me a lot to get over the bullying and name calling. Come to think about it, she's never said anything to me about finding me attractive. She's said specific things and complimented me on specifics such as my clothes looking good, beard being well groomed, body being in good shape and my dick size, but never that she finds me attractive, or good looking, or that I'm sexy. I tell her all those things all the time. It's making me think of our relationship. I feel like it's tarnished it now and she's not the person I thought she was. But is that too hasty to be questioning? Should I think about things a bit more? Do I bring this up and sat how hurt I am? Edited to add, she got home from her walk and I told her what I heard. I then basically asked her, is she not attracted to me? Her response was telling. She said she didn't find me ugly at all and wouldn't be with me if I was. I was like, great, but do you find me attractive and are you attracted to me? She then answered with things like she finds it attractive how I dress, how I take care of myself, how kind I am, how much I care about her pleasure sexually, etc., but nothing about my looks. I asked her to just basically answer my question. She said she wasn't at first, and I wasn't her type at all. She used to go out with Cristiano Ronaldo looking boys as far as I know, but over time has come to appreciate my looks and has grown attracted to me now. But said for her, she's more attracted to my personality than my looks. I told her I need some time to think and asked if she would go home. I just want to be on my own for a bit. She did go home but has texted me loads, telling me how much she loves me, how sorry she is, how she'll try to make it up to me, etc., but I haven't replied. I just don't know. What gets me is my ex used to tell me all the time how sexy I was and how attractive I am, so I know I'm not ugly, but it's the knowing your partner probably isn't into you like that hurts a lot, you know. TLDR, heard my GF talking about me to her friend that she lowered her standards to get with me and it really hurt me and now I'm questioning my relationship over it. I called her out and safe admitted it but said she is more attracted to my personality than my looks. I asked her to leave so I can think. Update. Basically, long story short, we've split up, I ended it. I just couldn't get over it. Not just what she said, but how she doubled down and wouldn't at least reassure me unconditionally. She's distraught, begging me to reconsider, etc., but I don't think I will. Feel crap about it though. I did love her a lot. Edited to add, Jesus effing Christ. Yeah, I get you don't like my decision, but my God, do some of you have to be so effing cruel? I've read through and had comments about my age, weight, maturity, etc. when none of that is correct or called for. I've said nothing at all negative about her because she's a good person and deserves the best and the best fit for her, someone she desires in every way. I think I also deserve the best for me. But apparently you should be grateful she gave you a chance, dude.